A lot has happened over the past week, and Donaldson has gone to the Twins, and the Braves are supposedly left scrambling. Should you be disappointed? Let's get into it.
I'm Kelsey Wingert, and you're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Hi, this is Phil Necro. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
This is Mark the Banks. I'm on deck with Tyler Redmond.
Welcome into On Deck. As always, thank you for watching. While you're here, make sure to drop a like. And hey, if you're a baseball fan, it may be a good idea to subscribe because I have plenty of stuff coming up in the near future that you are not going to want to miss, I promise. So I have talked about Josh Donaldson and all the possibilities of the teams that he would choose to go to inevitably. And I will admit that it was a shocker to hear that he was going to the Minnesota Twins. I was disappointed, but then I took a breath, I looked around, and I realized that, hey, everything's going to be fine in Atlanta. Now, you may disagree, and that's just one man's perspective here, so I want to hear from you in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about the Braves not re-signing Josh Donaldson for their 2020 campaign. With that said, here's how I look at it. Alex Anthopoulos knows what he's doing. I'll guarantee that if he thought giving Josh Donaldson a 5-year option and $100 million to go with it, he would have forked it over as if he won the lottery. But has anyone stopped to consider that maybe, just maybe, Josh Donaldson returning may not have been in the Braves' best interest? Now, I'll admit I wanted Donaldson to return to the Braves. That's no secret. You can check out any of my last few videos to find that out. But I said exclusively that I did not want to spend, as I call it, Bryce Harper money. Josh Donaldson is now 34 years old. I am not questioning how much he has left in the tank. I think there is plenty there that he will take to the Twins, but that is just it. Maybe this move was the right move for the Twins, and maybe it wasn't the right move for the Braves, at least at the price that he wanted. The Braves in 5 years may have to pay a lot of these young prospects. Remember when Acuna and Albies got those long-term deals for an exceptional price last year? That does not always happen. In fact, that's the anomaly. What happens when the Braves need to pay all these guys? Acuna, Albies, Freeman, Pache, Waters, Riley, Soroka, Fried, Foltynewicz, Wright, Anderson, Langoliers. That becomes a lot easier when you don't have a long-term expensive contract to deal with first. The Braves are not a team that is going to sign a long-term big money deal, and why would they? So you're probably wondering why I'm telling you this. Every day I research the latest topics surrounding the Braves, and an article came up that I firmly disagreed with. But I understand the perspective, and I'm not going to criticize the guy that wrote it, because I think a lot of you all out there watching probably are thinking on the same wavelength as this article. In a nutshell, this idea is that the Braves fans should be upset at AA for not re-signing Donaldson. It goes on to say that with every move that Anthopoulos has made, this author agreed with it. But this one hurt. And again, I understand this attitude. In baseball, players come and go. First off, I think you have to give AA credit for ever signing free agent Josh Donaldson last year when nobody else did. Under a lot of criticism, might I add. And I think the easy thing to take away from Donaldson having a good year is that he should be re-signed. But that is not always the case. Think back to when any big contract was signed over the past, decade. Miguel Cabrera, Ryan Howard, Prince Fielder, Albert Pujols. All of them exceptional players. But long-term contracts are a disaster waiting to happen. Now, I'm not saying these players didn't earn the money they didn't receive, but they were paid based on history. And sometimes history is not the best indicator of what is to come when you throw in one factor: age. Again, I think Donaldson will bring the rain in Minnesota. I think he'll be just fine. But if you're the Braves, why take that big of a chance when the worst possibility for this year is Johan Camargo at third base? But let's not forget the third baseman that isn't far from being ready in Austin Riley. Not every good pickup is the right move for every team, and I still have faith in the decision-making of Alex Anthopoulos. I can hear you screaming at your screen right now. And hey, I'll listen to people that disagree with me, but bring it to the comment section and bring some factual information with you. So before I go, again, make sure to like this video. It helps a ton. And so also, subscribe so you can see all my future videos and some of my old ones. There's plenty coming in the next few months leading up to baseball season, and I hope to spend it all with you. You can see all of my interviews and all that good stuff. There's plenty in the future. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Deck.